The government just realized what many homeschool parents already knew. Teaching your child how to write in cursive has so many benefits and is such an amazing skill to have. In today's video, I'm going to take you through our journey homeschooling our children and teaching them cursive. I will also share with you some of the benefits of cursive writing. Let's get started. Public schools in Florida are now switching to teach children in schools how to write in cursive. All students between 3rd grade and 5th grade are now required to learn to write cursive, and not only learn it to write words here and there, but to write complete sentences and essays and be proficient in writing before they transition to middle school. Proficiency is defined as the ability to write upper and lower letters in cursive, write full words, full sentences, and they must be legible with proper spacing and alignment. Students must also be able to read cursive writing. So why did the state even decided to bring this back? In an age of high tech, where even AI is writing a lot of the children assignments, it's a way for the government to equip the children so that they can avoid high-tech vulnerabilities. One of the reasons behind this is because they want the children to learn to write their name in a unique, specific way so that they can learn their own unique writing style. An expert in forensics in Fox 35 Orlando said, "You get more inherent complexity, and when you get more inherent complexity, it is a stronger security feature. In a person's cursive writing, there's going to be some variation. Whether loops or traces, look for range variation in the writer," said Thomas Vastrick, a Popka Forensics document examiner. And I know this for a fact because my father was a forensic investigator, and he told me that the way that they caught those people forging signatures was to make them write over and over the signature they forged and compare their writing to the forged signature. Also, many of you know most of the US's original documents are in cursive, and learning to read them is also a skill on its own. The aim of the bill is also to aid the child in literacy development by making the child write essays and also to read and understand cursive documents when presented to them. I would even add that this will help you understand your doctor's prescription. I don't know, maybe also in med school, doctors are taught how to write in cursive. So why even US schools stopped teaching cursive? For the last 2 decades, cursive has seemed to be destined to be lost in history. This began in 2010 when the famous Common Core educational system came into the United States, where cursive writing began to be omitted from curriculums and typing became the new standard for education. Many schools began to put aside the instruction and cursive writing. Handwriting instruction was such a cornerstone for children's education. Check this out. According to historyfacts.com, cursive was used to instill discipline, patience, and even character in young students. But what influenced this rapid change? The rapid changing world of technology, computers, and the rapid world of phones, the use of texting and typing messages on digital devices. We no longer have the need to write a letter or a postcard. We just grab a phone and we call, we text, and even write emails. Educators began to argue that cursive writing wasn't any better than manuscript writing. Even though many states have not adopted cursive writing in curriculums, there are many reasons why we should still teach it to our children. This leads me to the reason why we chose to teach our children how to write cursive in our homeschool. One, the curriculum was available. The curriculum that I chose for my child's education came with the option to teach my children how to write in cursive. I was shocked to even see the option in the curriculum because I came from public schools and I was never exposed to cursive writing, even though in my early childhood education, I knew how to write cursive. Part of my rigorous education was to write in cursive, and not only we were supposed to write, we were supposed to take notes for each one of our classes in our school notes. Our teachers would check our writing on a weekly basis by verifying that our notes were in those notebooks and that we were using proper line spacing, margins, and even staying within the lines. The compositions needed to be well written and legible, and we also were forced to use different colors for titles and body text. Going back to the decision why I decided to teach my son how to write in cursive was mostly my own experience in writing it. I thought if I learned to write in cursive, he would learn it too. Coming from a rigorous school back in my country and transitioning to the US school system, I had a bigger advantage because when I transitioned, the children here in the US were one level behind my educational level, and I was able to complete one whole year of school in just 2 months. So I thought to give my child the same challenge. However, while preparing for this video and reading the reasons why cursive writing is beneficial for a child's education, I can see this translating into my son's education. While he learned how to write in cursive, he had to learn patience, perseverance, and I also learned patience because I had to teach him, encourage him, and when he was frustrated and I was frustrated, I had to learn patience to stop myself, give him time, and encourage him to do it all over again the next day. Okay, go up to the dotted line, look towards the houses. Go back all the way past the dotted line, retrace, back down to the pink carpet. Whoa, that was amazing, Josiah, good job. Once I asked a fellow homeschool mom why did she decided to teach her children how to write in cursive. She simply said because writing circles and lines was so much simpler, that she wanted to teach her kids cursive because it gave them a new challenge. While they write the letters and make the forms and connections, it will make it feel like if they were writing a piece of art. Now let's talk about the benefits of writing in cursive. I shared my story with you. Now I want to share some of the benefits of cursive writing and why I think it will be great for you to get started this summer. Number one, it will make your child's writing more structured and consistent. From the eyes of a designer, I would say that the connections of each letter will require them to be precise with the proportion of each letter, the curves and spaces, which will make your child's handwriting more legible and neat. And it's more than just penmanship. If you like history or if you like going to museums, it creates the connections with the past. You will find that a lot of historical documents of the USA are written in cursive, like the Declaration of Independence, the Bill of Rights, like writings of soldiers and other historical documents. Number three, science research shows that writing in cursive activates the brain pathways, which helps in the development of language and learning. Number four, it will give your child a sense of identity with their academics. Everywhere we go, my son gets praised by his beautiful handwriting. Even though it's not perfect, he's still working on it. I know that this will be something that he will cherish even later in his life, just like I did. Number five, it will put your child ahead of other kids. Cursive offers a specific advantage of spelling because writing a word in connected script turns it into a single motor unit rather than a series of disconnected strokes. Your hand learns the word as one flowing movement, which reinforces the correct letter sequence. This is one reason many literacy-focused programs emphasize cursive early. The physical act of writing a word as a continuous motion helps cement its spelling in memory. Now, I can attest to this because my son is very good at spelling, and I had not made the connection until I made the research for this video. So there you have it. Number six, it will help your child if they suffer from dyslexia. The International Dyslexia Association has highlighted that it's a powerful tool to help your children with writing and reading. Anna Gilligan, a pioneer in structured literacy, advocates teaching cursive from the start, and many schools specifically designed for students with dyslexia follows the same approach. Now, if you're also a homeschool mom and you have not included cursive writing into your curriculum, I encourage you to start this summer. If you want to teach your child this summer how to write cursive, it only takes 5 minutes a day. It doesn't even have to be that long. And if you're a homeschooling parent, I want to invite you and encourage you to teach your child how to write in cursive. It's never too late. I don't think that you will regret it. And one honest caveat, be patient with your child. Start with small bite size and then add on as time goes. My child did not want to write at first. And I don't think it was because I was teaching him how to write cursive. It was because he doesn't really like writing. It was a daunting task for him. But now that I see his progress and where he's at today, I am very glad I made the choice. At first, I started with him little by little and then added as time went on. I encouraged him with stickers, with games, and I just tried to make it fun for him. But the most important thing was that we were doing this every day. It was daily practice. And at the end of the day, it boiled down to routines and habits. And one little tip I want to share with you. In order to get your child to listen to you during school hours, if you're homeschooling, you might want to use a classroom management technique. What we used was a game called green, red, and yellow light. My son never wanted to be in the red light. Red light means he was not doing his best. Whenever he was in green, he was happy, and if I moved his little widget from green to red, he would be very worried and he would try to do his best to get back into green. So there's your tip. Hope it's helpful, and I will share a link below. Now I want to hear from you. What do you teach your children? Are you teaching cursive? Have you thought about it? Are you in the fence? Are you going to start teaching your child how to write cursive? Comment below. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share this video, and I'll see you on my next one.